Hey everybody, welcome back to the Peach Patch. Today, it's cold. It's March 26th and it is in the 30s. It's gonna be snowing. There's already snow coming down. This morning there was snow on the ground, which has melted a little bit, but we are supposed to have a possibility of 2 inches tonight. So we have to do a few things around the yard to get ready for that. And the first thing we're going to do is feed our birds. So the birds we've been feeding all winter, and there are about, I don't know, over 200 pounds, I don't really know, of bird food that we have gone through. And so we got to fill it up one last time, hopefully, for them to keep them nice and warm and well fed over the next few days, when it is supposed to go down to 17 is what the predicted low temperature is. I saw by the National Weather Service for in a few nights. Now, here in Enon Valley, where we live, we're in a valley. It's gonna get colder. We always are several degrees colder than everywhere else at night. So I expect it to be down closer to 10. So like I said, we do have some things to get prepped for that weather. So first thing, feeding the birds. A little about the bird feeder first before I fill it. So my grandpa built this, I don't even know how many years ago, but it's been around my whole life that I can remember. And I asked my mom, and she said she didn't know exactly how old it was either. But every year, Grandpa would put it up in the winter, fill it up all the time, and watch the birds from the kitchen window right up there. Well, we've continued the tradition, and we've gotten a lot of birds. And they have gone through a lot of bird seed, and so we're going to take care of it. We have plans to fix it up, and so I'm sure I'll do a video on that at some point. You may be wondering what this bucket is for. Well, that is the homemade squirrel proofing. So just kind of hangs in there. There was a hole cut out, and we got wire that comes up on each side. As you can see, it is very, very empty in there. No bird feed. They need to eat. So we have the bird feed in there. It's not much. It's the last of what we have, but we're not going to buy any more because it is the end of the season where we feed them. But it should be enough to hold them over. Okay, I've moved down to the garden, and we are going to give some attention to the cold frame. It needs a little bit of water. It needs a piece of glass replaced because you can see that big crack. That crack is letting the warm air out and the cold air in. Not good. So I'll be replacing that, watering because it is pretty dry in there, and then I'll be putting some heavy felt over it to help keep it warm over the next few days when it's really, really cold. So I just finished watering and putting the glass back on when I realized I forgot to show you the most important thing. My radishes, the French breakfast radishes, have started to sprout. Super exciting. I just discovered something else. There's a green onion popping up. So it's 2 things in less than a week. Woohoo! Now it's time to replace this piece of glass. So we have to go into the jungle to get a new piece of glass. So I'm going to take you on that journey with me. We have lots of work to do around here. We have a long list. It's a work in progress. We're gonna go this way. This is our garden tool shed that used to be an outhouse. So I'm just gonna place this piece of broken glass there and make my way through all the weeds and vines, get where we keep more glass. So, I got a stack here. I'm gonna take some back and put it on. Okay, I'm at the big shed. I'm going in. I gotta try and find the felt that we have for the garden that's heavy. You can see snow is coming down. It's getting colder. And I gotta go in here and find it. Hopefully, I can find it. Wish me luck. I found it, but I gotta get to it. I just finished putting the felt down with a couple of pieces of rebar to help hold it down to hopefully keep our seeds viable and nice and well protected the next few days. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the felt. The felt has been around since I've been around, 37 years, and older than that. My mom's not sure exactly when my grandpa got it, but what he did is he rescued it. It was thrown off the side of the railroad tracks, dumped there by someone, and he used to walk along them here in Enon, and he found it. He brought it home. It works great for the spring when we have chances of frost. We've put it over strawberries, we put it over the cold frame, and numerous other things to help protect our garden. So it's been more than 40 years. So there are a few holes, a few burn spots, but overall, it's done an amazing job just for something that somebody discarded along the railroad tracks. Okay, everybody, we're done. Snow's coming down. The birds have been fed. Our plants have been taken care of. And it's cold. So I'm gonna go inside, do something in there productive. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.